Hello and welcome to the next delayed episode of Build Your Own R2D2. Yes, I am sorry that the video wasn't uploaded last weekend. For those of you who saw that very rushed and very blurred camera phone video, you will know that I was on holiday. I was in Brighton for the week, so I wasn't able to get the magazine to film the video. That's why it is delayed till now. To you're watching this, so I am sorry about that. For those of you who are a little bit nosy and want to know how my holiday went, I have filmed a video for it, a little vlog for it. A little snippet is here. There I am. Hello. Oh, by the way, the reason for the Coronation Street music is because it's not much of a view out of the room. It is just roofs and let's see. So that was embarrassing. Someone just walked past me and goes, he was talking to himself in the lift, which, you know, I guess I was. But if you want to watch the full thing, you're going to have to become a patron, I'm afraid. I've been doing some thinking and a guy needs some privacy. I want to do the vlogging thing, but I kind of want to just show it to the people who want to see it. For those of you who are curious about me and what I get up to aside from building models. So for that privilege, you just have to pay $1 a month. It's very simple. I thought this was the best way because if those of you who want to get to know me better can do that. And for those of you who want to just stick with me building videos, you won't have loads of notifications of me doing all these other videos that you don't care about. I will still be doing the odd reviews and things like that on the main channel, but if you want kind of more behind the scenes on my life, that's where you'll find it on Patreon. So I just thought I'd say that. So this video mainly consists of that projector, which we delayed last time. We now get all the parts for the projector, and that will come near the end of the video. Also remember that issue 27 is needed for that projector. So for those of you who still have it, make sure you go get it now if you're following along at home. But the first thing we're going to do is look at issue 28, which is the next part of the leg. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, so here is what we get in issue 27, along with a lot of other screws and stuff like that. The only screws you'll be needing from the stuff you get in issue 28 today will be these long screws here, and even not all of them. So make sure you store all these screws safe, of course, as you always do, for future videos. And you are not just going to need this part. Obviously, you will need the rest of the leg that we have so far. So we have the framework here, along with the part that we looked at last time with the wheel bearing missing. I must go find that wheel bearing. And also we need the wheel with the silver part intact. It tells you to do that on this issue, in issue 28. So I got a little bit ahead of myself there, but you will need that intact. So I'm just going to open this out the packet, and there is that piece there. I also found the little bearing from last time, so I'm just going to put that in place just in there. And we also get a bigger one in issue 28, which is just exactly the same as this one, just bigger, and we'll be needing this as well. So it is very simple how this all fits together. You get the wheel and you, not the circular bit, you get this little peg part here. You push that into the bearing, which you hopefully haven't lost since last time. You then get the larger bearing and put that over the top there like that. And then this part once again has these really helpful pegs sticking out, so you know where to place them. Place them just in there like that. And then you get 4 of these screws and screw it in, and that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, sorry about that. I seem to have made a little error here once again. So I know that the screws you use are silver screws because it quite clearly shows that in the pictures in the magazine. And the only silver screws I could find were the long ones. That's the only packet I could find. But they weren't fitting in, as you saw just then. And the reason for that is because hidden away in the packet was this packet, a mixture of black and silver screws there. So it's actually these smaller silver screws you use, not those big long ones. I opened them for no reason, and I've got to look after them loose, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, but you use these small ones, not the big ones. I'm really sorry about that. Let's get this bit done. And when you use the right screws and they are all screwed in, it does hold very well, and it will look like that, just like the picture in the magazine. And it doesn't actually wobble thanks to the two washers in there. And then we have a working wheel for R2D2, which is very cool. Bear in mind that this big washer is prone to coming out because it isn't in there securely yet, because we haven't actually screwed in the rest of the wheel, obviously, or the foot I should say. But yeah, the wheel is in, the wheel is turning. It means that we're not going to lose any of the we're not going to lose that smaller washer now, and we're not going to lose the wheel. I don't know why I'm talking about losing pieces so much. I know that everyone's going to keep the pieces all together. It's a bit stupid to talk about that, so I am sorry about that. So with the pieces we kept together from the last video, let's finally take a look at building this projector. Okay, so here are all the parts you need for the projector. We've got issue 27 on the left and issue 29 on the right. You will also need, of course, the battery pack. I've put fresh batteries in because I wanted to make sure it works okay, and there you see all the batteries working fine. The reason that I've put fresh batteries in to make sure it's all working okay is because I know that there have been issues with the projector. It seems to be a right mix of it not working properly and not working at all. So I am just prepared for that. I want to just get rid of anything that could go wrong, and batteries could be one of them. So I've put new batteries in. Make sure you do that before you test your projector as well. So let's get started with building this. So first things first, just take this out of the bubble wrap. Ooh. And then we need to remove this protective thing here, just like that. We then have to feed this in like, oh no, there's another protective layer on the back here. Okay, then we feed this in like that, so this bends round like that, I believe. Yes, so you need to have it looking like that with this black microchip facing this way. No, hold on, I made an error here. You need it this way so that we have the screw holes here. So we push this protective, this part with the protective lens. Oh no! This is what I'm scared of. I mean, it is quite, it's not going to break easily, but it will break if you're not careful. Okay, so there are screw holes here that line up just there. You see, and that is where the first lot of screws will go, making sure not to touch the circuit board at all if you can. Okay, there we go. There's one in, and I feel a little I feel a little better already, because I know now that at least part of it is secure. And then we'll just pop this part in there like that. Okay, so we have something that's together. We have something that's in, and let's zoom in, have a little look here. So these are the two screw holes, got the microchip showing there, then this ribbon, and then this see-through glass pane here. And that does feel quite secure, so I am quite happy about that. You then get this connector ribbon, and you connect it in, which way? It's not that one, that's too small. So it is in this one. Just push that in there like that. These connectors we've seen before on the Falcon and on R2D2. So yeah, that is how it's left at the end of issue 27, and this is why I didn't want to do it at the end of 27, because you just left with all this exposed now. How scary would that be? So moving on to what we get in issue 29, we will start off by filling in these parts here with these three lenses. Now these lenses come in different sizes. We have this bigger one here, this medium-sized one here, and this little one here. So you think of your Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We've got Daddy Bear, Mummy Bear, and Baby Bear. So Daddy Bear is the one that we're going to open up first, and really be careful not to get any finger smudges on this. So Daddy Bear goes in. Oh, now it's not very clear on the instructions which way around it goes in. Does it go in this way, or does it go in this way? I'm inclined to put it in this way. So that is what I'm going to do. So you see it has the concave part facing the glass part. I think that's correct from the images. What do you reckon? I think it is. Yeah, the concave part's facing that way. Although that one, it's really hard to tell, actually. Oh, hold on, no, this one's quite clear. Okay, so you got the concave part on Daddy Bear facing inwards, and then a Mummy Bear facing towards it. So I've actually put that in wrong. So let's take that out, put that round, and put it in that way, and then we'll get Mummy Bear out. Come on, Mummy Bear. There we go. Ooh. I'm really, really nervous doing this. Imagine Princess Leia with just my fingerprint all over her. Wouldn't be pleasant. Okay, so that is what it looks like, and I think that is pretty close to that picture there. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think so. We'll go with that. Okay, the next thing you will need is this part here, which I believe is the LED. Yes, it does say there quite clearly LED. The LED goes in next, like that. Does it go in next? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't go in that hole anyway, but it does go in next according to the instructions on there, like that. Or is Baby Bear covering the LED? Right. Slide the LED all the way, take the lens holder which fits into the lens. I missed a whole page. Right, okay, this is Mummy Bear. This is Baby Bear. Baby Bear has its own little adventure. Take the small 3 lens which fits into the lens tube. Right, so we need this lens tube here, and we need Baby Bear. Oh, which is really stuck on. Crikey, just going to go and open this. Okay, so Baby Bear goes into this part like this. Oh, and goes all the way down. How are you meant to push that without getting fingerprints? Okay, is it just quite loose? That's just quite loose. Okay, so that is Baby Bear in there. Ooh, jiggling about. I don't like that. I don't like that. With the convex side first, yeah, okay, so I put it in right, but I don't like that at all. Is there any way of fixing that in? There isn't, okay. So that's just going to go in there for now. Okay, go in there for now, and you go away till later. Okay, yes, and okay, and then the instruction page which I found, it does say to put it in the assembly. Take the remaining lens and fix it convex side facing the lens from step 4. So yeah, you do that, and then you put the LED in, which I did. Right, okay, so you're really with me on this one, guys. We then get this protective part to cover it all up, with this bit sticking out. So like that. That doesn't look right. Because it's this way. Okay, so we've got like a little holder here for the glass part, which just slots over the glass part like that, you see. So it will look like that when it's all done. I don't think there's anything to screw it in, but there are little clips along the side. You might have just heard that clip into place there. So I think that's maybe for changing the lens for something. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Okay, right, okay. So then we have these 2 wires here. This wire, the black and white Carnage wire, fits into there like that. Right, on to the next page. Okay, this next page has this attaching on there like this. Okay, so there's no actual screwing in at this point. That kind of slots in. Why is this so loose? I don't like the fact that this is so loose. I know you guys are shouting at me and I'm missing a trick. Okay, sorry for going off camera. You really do have to push this lens in. You really have to get a finger, or I use the end of the screwdriver just to push it all the way in, and then eventually it does click into that place there and that place there, so that is secure. But it is a bit hairy, and I'm pretty sure I have got a fingerprint on it, although I can't really see anything to the naked eye, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so then the lens goes over this part here like that. Oh, sorry for that random cut there. I just had a little bit of a coughing fit. I think I got a cold coming on, which isn't great because I've just started another week off and I don't want to be ill for it. But hey ho, that's life. Okay, so yeah, so that projector goes over there, and then you just screw it all together to attach it. And of course, for those of you who are paying close attention, my fear of doing the projector back in issue 27 was that it leaves all of this green part exposed, and actually the green part is still all exposed. So you've got to be very, very careful not to damage this, even though this is complete, and this is the complete projector. Okay, so I'm going to get the bubble wrap here to rest it on. Let's test this bad boy out. Take this wire out of the testing bit. Come on, out you go. Right, push this one in. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon it's going to work? I'm not sure myself. Is that even? Yeah, that's right. Just want to make sure I get everything right. So that is pushed in there. Okay. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, there's a white light. Ooh. What is that? Okay, so let's go. I'm just going to go and darken the room as much as possible, and then going to show you what my projector does. Okay, so here we have my projector in the dark. As you can see, lights do come on. Well, they don't come on when I press one of the buttons, but when I press one button, it does come on. If I press both, it does come on as well. I'm just going to point this up so that you see what I'm looking at. So, press the one button. Nothing happens. That is the blue button I'm pressing. Press the red button. Oh, hey, we have an upside down Luke. Very pixelated Luke, but it is Luke. That's very cool. What was that in the corner there? Do you see his little arm come out, and then there's like blue shining? Oh, that is pretty cool that you can change it. Okay, so that is Luke. That's definitely Luke when I press the red. If I press the blue, then the red, it's Luke again. Awesome. Press just the blue, it's Luke. Press the red. Okay, so I don't have a Princess Leia on mine. I just have an upside down Luke. Let's turn it around so it's not upside down, shall we? There he is, old Luke Skywalker. And then a brighter Luke Skywalker when I press the other button. But I don't have a Princess Leia. There's a little blue thing that appears in the bottom left hand corner. Can you see that? Just wait a bit. Is that part of Leia there? That blue bit? And then disappears? What is that? I don't know. There's also no audio, of course. So I don't have a Princess Leia. My Princess Leia has gone missing. In the instructions, press first switch 2. You should see a flickering Princess Leia going through the sequence. Then you press S1. So right, okay. So, when I press S2, that should be Princess Leia, but it's not, it's Luke. When you press both, it should be Luke, which it is, but I just do not have Princess Leia. Princess Leia's gone bye-bye. I'm just going to make sure that I've put everything in the right holes. I have, yeah, okay. That is a bit of a shame. I don't have a Princess Leia. Does that mean I have a faulty LED? What does that mean? Guys, help me out. I'm going to be relying heavily on the comments for this video to... I think everyone needs to look at the comments on these videos, because I'm sure this projector has caused a lot of issues for a lot of people. Has anyone just got Luke and not Princess Leia? Please let me know. Is anyone missing both? Is any not working at all? Let's use the comments section of this video to help each other out. I'm gutted I don't have a Princess Leia. You might tell from the tone of my voice. And that means I have to kind of contact DeAgostini and get a different issue 29, I think, possibly. Yeah, it must be that, because that's the LED. Or is it a different 27? Help me out, guys. Help out others. That's the end of this video. And I'm just saying, let's help each other with this projector so that everybody gets the best out of this model. You gotta have R2D2 showing Princess Leia. You just have to. It's iconic. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Help each other out, guys, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time for the next lot of issues of Build Your Own R2D2. So until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.